Welcome back, garden friends. Got a fun little quick episode today. I'm actually just checking on the garden. I've been gone from the garden for about a week. So we're on summer break now, but of course I'm here all the time. I think we do have a summer school session that has started a little sooner this year, which is gonna be great. Maybe I can get in there with some students and have some fun. Our pluots are looking good. Remember, we were out here pruning these out in the winter, and I pruned all of them, but I kind of want to show you something that happens to when trees don't get pruned. So a couple of them, I think there's two of them I didn't prune. I know it's like and some of them actually could even take some summer pruning, but you can see you got a nectarine tree right here. It didn't get pruned back quite as much. It got thinned out a little bit, but I didn't top it quite enough. You see, compared to the rest, it did not get the pruning that it needed. And so you can see some of the branches here are starting, or you can tell I didn't prune this one at all, actually, because see how long those branches are? Normally I would not leave those on there. This is a really good example of what happens when your fruit trees don't get pruned, right? And so right next to it is a peach tree I'm gonna harvest today. And you can see a couple branches in there that just got so elongated, full of fruit. They're kind of traveling a little too far from the center of the tree, horizontal to the ground, and then they just get just too heavy and they bend down. Sometimes we've had limbs snap and break. This is a really good example of why you want to prune. Compare that to, let's say, some other trees that did get pruned. This one that scared me. Okay, so this one did get a pruning and a spraying. So you'll notice there's not really a whole lot of peach leaf curl or any really, but you can see we got some little peaches forming. They're not quite there yet or even close, but they're coming along. But you see the tree is packed full of fruit. Got good shape. See how the center's all cut open right there? Looking pretty good. Same thing right here. Here's a tree I've been working on for the last few years, because when we first put it in, it just stretched, got really tall. So these last few seasons I've been trying to work on getting it nice and kind of cut back to make it wider to get more lateral growth. And I think we're kind of starting to get there. You can see it's a little more bushy on top and starting to be a little flatter in its canopy growth, because before it was just shooting towards the stars. All right, let's take a look at more. Boom. Okay, so right where we ended, I actually did get all that compost moved. I'll put a video in the description where I talk about, hey, we only have 4 days left, and we actually got some of those objectives completed. You can see here I got about a foot almost of compost added to this entire garden bed out here in the orchard, and it's pretty filled in. So today I'm going to harvest. We're actually going to hook up a bunch of fruit with some young students. I think they're in the elementary school, and they're graduating on to the next grade, and so we want to celebrate them and their families and their achievement this year and all their hard work with some fresh produce. So I'm going to do some harvesting with my little dog bear. Here we go. Check out how much fruit is in this canopy right above me. I'm harvesting. This tree's probably 8 feet tall, probably 12 feet wide. And look at these branches. It's almost like clusters of grapes. These peaches are on here in just massive amounts. And I've already actually even been harvesting off these branches right here in front of me. But I figured, I got to take some footage of this, because just look how dense it is. And I'm just loving, these ones are on the smaller side. They're in the shade here a little bit on this side of the tree, but just absolutely delicious and bountiful. And then right next to it, you can see the shiny little nectarines, the peach's cousin right there. Super closely related. And I have a lot of nectarines, a lot of peaches out here. So I cannot wait to harvest all these and share them with the students and their families. Oh, look, hey, there's Bearsy. He's helping too. Week since I've been here, school is out for the summer, although I think we do have a summer school session starting up. And so I wanted to check on the classroom. Been gone for a full week now, first week gone. Just want to check on everything, make sure how it's been gone. So every plant, every system in here has gone unchecked for a full week. So I wanted to check on things, make sure the fish are doing well. They fed them, they're looking pretty happy. We didn't lose any, which is always great. The plants, I'll leave it up to you to decide. Comment in the section below what you think. What do you think about the plants? What the plants look like? Here's our new cloner system right here, and I'm overdue to pull some of these out. They're already getting some pretty sweet roots on there. You can see they all look really healthy, and they're doing great. And so we love using this clone box to propagate more plants. And you can see this is our little propagation station over here. I got lights in there, but they're turned off for now because these little cuttings don't require it. But they're all looking really well right now, looking happy and healthy. I've gave them a little bit of water. I don't think they would have appreciated going that second week. Some of them were looking on a little bit dry, but still happy. So I don't want to go 2 weeks with those little guys without water, at least not at this point. Bigger trees are looking good. Desk is looking great for the most part. These ones are looking okay, looking pretty good. Oh, Bear's here with me. You can see he's excited. but the system overall is looking really good. You can see I got some Hoyas grown in here now. Diefenbachia is looking crazy. There's actually even an outdoor plant in here. Can anyone, can you ID that for me? Do you know what that is? That's citronella. And so we're growing that in here just for fun. And I'll probably take it out and put it in some soil here soon and actually get it out of here. And you can see there's another Hoya growing down as well. The fish are looking happy. They're fed. They were looking a little hungry before. Let me get down in here. And so we'll make sure that they're doing good and that they're fed properly. But you can see we're overdue for an algae eater in there. Need an algae eater in this tank. But the fish are doing well, and they're fertilizing everything for us. So the rest of the class is looking really well. I think I purchased that last week of school a bunch of plants to finish up the budget that we had available. So I was able to spend a little bit more and get a bunch. As you can see, look at this. Woohoo! Went and bought a bunch of potting soil and planting mix so we can start the year off right. When we come back with the students and even over the summer, I can get a lot of work done and be potting things up and going crazy. But you can see this system over here is doing really well also. It's actually, look at that, the plants are going up and above and through. I might have to do something about that, either cut them and remove them or figure something out. They're gonna push that roof off, the lid off the system. But these ones are doing happy as well. Plants are looking really good in there. You can see I got a very good variety of some tropicals in here, different houseplant varieties in there, some pothos, some Diefenbachia. What is it? There'll be a bunch of it. And so they're looking really good, some pothos obviously. There we go. Even these ones are looking good. One looked a little crispy, but it's such a small cutting that it's hard to say that it was anyone's fault. But they're all looking good. So I just want to show you all the viewers what my class looks like with us being gone for a week. First week of summer, first week back in the summer to check on stuff. We have a lot of plants. This is probably the most plants we've had at this time of the year than ever. And I've been here, I think 12, almost 13 years now, which I'm happy for. Oh, whew. Oof, bless me, excuse me. So it's actually looking really good. So I'm very happy with the way things are looking. The greenhouse is another story. It's packed full of plants as well, but we'll save that for another day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed looking at this classroom. If you did, please dig in and smash upon it the like button. If you want to come back for more garden adventures, of course, you got to subscribe with us. We'd love to have you do that. And if you got something to add to the conversation, we'd love to hear it. So comment as well. Until next time, happy gardening, best wishes. Take care now. Bye-bye then.